Friday comes around. I spend $60 on a new game. My goal? Finish it as fast as possible. Wait, what? I install it, boot it up, all excited. Do the quests, follow the arrow, kill whoever needs killing, deliver the bread. Awesome. Wait, I think I forgot to have fun. Right? So what do you do to actually have more fun in games? Maybe turn off the autopilot. Because is that really the point, to buy a game just to finish it? That's like going on a trip just so you can come back home. Like, I might as well not go at all. I'm already here. Congratulations, money saved, time saved, same result. If it's only about getting to the ending, that is. Because to actually have an adventure, you gotta slow down. I'm not talking about stopping, avoiding quick travel, turning off quests, playing games with no minimap on ultra hardcore. That's not what I mean. It's kind of funny how we sprint through these gorgeous places. Run in for something, run out. Always for a goal, never just for the sake of it. Gameplay becomes sprint from marker to marker. I played Assassin's Creed Shadows, thinking how cool it's gonna be to explore a new open world from a big studio. And it turned out that after a couple of hours of learning the systems, everything was literally the same thing, copy-pasted, in different location. Running through empty lands just to get there. And they give you scraps of story like once every 14 business days. What is this? At some point I realized I wasn't having fun, I was just going around from marker to marker, doing what the game told me to. And that's when it hit me. But it's not just me or you or us. It's the games teaching us to do this. This has become a problem with games themselves. They are the ones conditioning us to play this way. Over the years, developers kept adding more and more systems to hold our hand. In many games, your minimap has a route to follow. On screen, you've got big markers telling you who to talk to, what to pick up, what to deliver. If someone's a courier, they get a paycheck for that. But this is a game, this is supposed to be fun. When I boot up a game and see that goddamn yellow paint on the edges, I already know this game is gonna tell me exactly what to do. And the only thing I wanna do with this game is to refund it, cause it's been a mistake, I played it. It's just not the kind of fun I'm looking for now. The UI tells you what to do, and you politely follow the path laid out for you. Like, are you here to play, or are you just replacing one job with another? And I kinda felt like this was brain damaging me. And it actually kinda was, just less extreme. But why does the fun disappear? It's not about being lazy or the game being bad. Autopilot weakens the part of your brain responsible for discovery. And this isn't just my theory. Scientists proved that your brain works like a super advanced GPS. When you walk into a city, your brain sees buildings, sure, but it also analyzes space around them. A network of roads, how they connect to each other and how it can lead to your destination. Kinda like a massive spider web. And every time you enter a new street, your brain goes full throttle calculating. How many roads do I have? Where can I turn? What will get me to my goal? When you follow GPS turn by turn, you get where you need to go. And that's great. But somehow you never actually learned the route. You drove it, sure, but it never really registered. It's the same here in games. Most of it just passes you by. Even research confirms it. The more you rely on GPS, the worse you get at navigating on your own. We skipped right past the fun parts. It's hard to notice what the developers put in a game while speeding through it, following on almighty medieval GPS. And that's exactly where the fun is hiding. In those places along the way. So why do I hate autopiloting so much? In real life, I've never had trouble finding my way around. And honestly, there is a lot of fun in that for me. But in a game, a thing literally made for entertainment, sometimes it's actually hard to have fun because you've got this GPS glued to your screen. And the thing is, if you turn it off, the game isn't necessarily designed to work without it. These systems are built as core modules. You can't just switch them off and expect the game to be fun. You will be lost and confused because the game was made with them in mind. And if I'm flying from point A to point B on autopilot, I'm only gonna have fun in the way they prepared for me. It's like going to a theme park, but you don't even get to choose the ride. And I'd rather experiment, mess around with what's there, not necessarily the way it was intended. But my brain still has to navigate this virtual world, which is basically kinda a simulation of ours. So I looked into it and found a study done directly on games. In 3D games, players had to build a special map in their head on their own. It's kind of a mental map of your surroundings, so that you can actively imagine what's around you, which basically gives you this feeling that you are not lost and you know where you are going. In 2D games, they just had to run to the right. So it's likely that playing open world games builds more grey matter, as long as you're the one navigating. If you're just following a painted line, a yellow painted ledge, your brain doesn't have to map anything. And deliberately using your brain builds it. Okay, but what does brain development have to do with fun? For me, a lot. I enjoy games where I feel like I have to engage intellectually. That's where big satisfaction is. And there are games that get this. I like games where you can explore, solve things in different ways. Not every game gives you that. I appreciate games where there is a good mix. You always need to be guided in some way, more or less obvious. I just appreciate it when there is less of that obvious hand-holding and more freedom to mess around with the systems the game offers, on your own terms. Not where there is one way to have fun and you either do it or there is nothing to play. Games like that are kind of like a TV series, right? And there is a place for that. The real problem is when a game pretending to be a serious title, one you pay $60 for, turns out to be a one bad illusion. And all you're really doing is spinning in a hamster wheel, doing the same thing over and over. I love games where that's not the case. No autopilot holding your hand. You stop following the path laid out for you and start discovering what's actually there, connecting things you know, coming up with your own ways to have fun. For example, here I'm playing Crimson Desert, open world game, massive. Seems like there is ton of fun to be had, tons to discover, but you can't ignore that the game could turn out to be very repetitive. There is lots of different activities to do, but if it turns out to be another hamster wheel, that's a big blow to the fun. But a game that offers these many systems before you even get to know and test them all, that alone should already give you plenty of fun. What a cool cat! Let me see, can I pick it up? Can I pet it? I can do both, I can pick it up and pet the cat. That's like next level game, bro. Incredible, and I almost missed this. Only thanks because I got off my horse, and if you keep riding after that guy, literally 2 meters further, and I would almost miss this cat. And I love him, they called him Fat Cat. That's fair, I guess. So I hate autopilot. Then how do you have fun? Well, turn it off from time to time, set your own path. I like to step off the set path. I like having the option to go off trail, to explore the world on my own terms, to do things my way, within the rules the game sets. That's why I love open worlds than real life. And then I'm planning to sprint like a madman, steal a cat, smash barrels, throw benches, shoot arrows at distant objects and test the limits of in-game physics. And then back to questing, spinning like a cog in the machine. And just keep switching it up like that. Because this is not work, this is time to play. And it's also a good time to subscribe and to check out my previous video.